Hey everyone, so I wanted to just jump to the website, the SBA.gov website, and go through a quick sample application with you. It's just SBA.gov, and here we are.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
You're here, you want to click on the Apply for Economic Injury Disaster Loan. We have disclosures, business information, owner information, additional information, summary. Pretty easy. So here we have choose one, eligible entity verification. An applicant is a business with not more than 500 employees. It's going to be one of these two, usually. An applicant is an individual who operates under a sole proprietorship or someone who works for themselves with or without employees or as an independent contractor. So it's one of these two, basically, for the majority of people. I'm not even going to go over the other options. It's nonprofit entities. Okay, I'll go over them a little bit. So nonprofits, agricultural businesses, tribes, retirement plans, things like that. So applicant must review and check all of the following. Confirm you're not doing illegal things. Confirm no one is late on child support. Applicant is not an agricultural enterprise, so not a farm. You don't do sex performances. You don't do gambling. You don't do political lobbying, and you can't be a state or government entity. So business name, business, LLC, business, LLC. And this is going to be type of your EIN. This is picking numbers. Okay, so now you pick the type of company. Usually it's a limited liability company or a C corporation. There will be, if you're an international person, you wouldn't have an S corp ever. And even if you have partners and you think you might be a partnership, if your company says LLC at the end, you're an LLC. So we're going to say an LLC, fine. Is the applicant nonprofit? No, it's for profit, unless you are a nonprofit. Are you a franchise? No. So the revenues for the last year as of the date of disaster. This is a business that we opened in November, whatever. So it's only been open a couple months, so I'll put 20,000. Cost of goods sold, and this is if you're selling products. So if you're selling products and you have a cost of goods sold, it's going to be whatever it is, right? So we do services, so I'm putting 0. Rental properties, lost rents, nonprofit cost of operation, and then we have combined annual operating expenses for 12 months prior to the date of the disaster. So the business expenses, let's say $9,500. Compensation from other sources as a result of the disaster, if you're getting other loans or other money from this. A brief description of other compensation sources if you have it. So your address, my Miami, Florida address, 32130, business phone number, and business email, jim@jim.com. Date your business was established. So this is the date you organized it or you opened the business. So we're going to say 11/01/2019. It's a new business. It's still going to qualify. Current ownership since 11/01/2019. Business activity. So this is where you put your activity. I'm going to do something easy like business services. And then detail, you can say what you're doing. Advertising, appraising, billing, multi-level marketing. Let's say we're doing advertising sales. Now, number of employees. These are people actually on payroll. So if you wouldn't have payroll unless you have a corporation. An LLC is not going to have payroll. So we're putting 0 employees. Now I got to put the owner. Joe. Title. This is who's going to be the owner right here. I'll just put owner. Fine. 100% owner. Joe@com. Okay. Your social security number. So this is required. And I don't know if it'll work if you have an ITIN. But if you start with a 9, it looks like it still works. Your birth date. You had to have been born. So that's the date we would put here. At place of birth, the moon, U.S. citizen. Here is another important line. If you're a citizen, obviously you put yes. If you're not, you can't. So Miami, Florida 33130. Your address, you need a residential street address. It has to be U.S. address. On the also, is your business owned by a business entity? If it is, you have to give that information, but this one isn't. So have you been convicted of felonies as the owner? Are you disbarred from receiving loans, or are you going to jail? Has anyone assisted you with this application? Whether you pay a fee or not, the person must enter their business below. So if I'm doing this for you, I enter this, but just because you're watching this video doesn't mean that you put my information in here. You wouldn't have it anyways, but if I do this for clients, I'll put my name here. Okay, so I give permission to discuss with the representative, yes or no. Would I like to be considered for an advance of up to $10,000? Obviously. And now we put in the bank name, Wells Fargo, account number this, routing number this. And then you have to, basically say here, let's read it. If my loan is approved, additional information might be required. I will be advised what you need. We authorize SBA to verify your employment information and salary history as needed. Yeah, it's just basically saying you're not lying and there's going to be more stuff to do. And I hereby certify under penalty of perjury of the laws of the United States. Now, I don't want to submit this next. So now you're reviewing all the information. You can edit it, you can change it in any section, and then you captcha and you can submit it. Now, I'm not going to bog down the system with this stupid application, but it's pretty simple. I don't even know how long this video has been, but it's that's basically it. So let's get back to it, right?